Kamala Harris. She's a Democratic presidential candidate. Kamala Harris sat down with the Breakfast Club radio show yesterday, and she kind of surprised some people by making this admission. Watch.
There are a lot of reasons why we need to legalize.
Have you ever smoked?
I have.
Okay. Like in
And
college,
I inhale. I did inhale.
Okay.
It was a long time ago. But yes.
I know you have to. So if it was legalized all throughout the country and medicinal, would you do it?
Listen, I think that it gives a lot of people joy, and we need more joy.
We need more joy in this world.
She sounds like she's high right there, doesn't she? Always get the giggles. So is that going to put some voters off, or will they appreciate the honesty? And it might be noted that when she was a prosecutor, you might know this, she was not for this, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a prosecutor, you're enforcing the laws on the books. And I think it was in 2010, she voiced support for medical marijuana legalization 5 years later, but she prosecuted these kinds of cases, as did I. But I think her evolution on the views sort of mirror what's going on in our country, because I think we have over 30 states, right, that have, 33 states have legalized medical marijuana, and 10 states plus Washington, D.C. have now legalized marijuana for recreational use for adults over 21. And I'm, someone that still feels, I'm certainly on board with medical marijuana. I'm not so sure about recreational marijuana, but there's just been a real change.
I'm pretty liberal on this.
Feel.
I actually think we should legalize marijuana.
A lot of people feel that way.
I think we should across the country. I've always struggled with the fact that you can go and you can drink as much alcohol as you want and get completely obliterated, but then you get caught with marijuana. But it happens, and then
people
you get put
two
behind
wrongs
bars.
don't make a right.
Yeah.
No, but a lot of people say it's a, it's a gateway to other drugs. I don't know that I feel that way. My sense is we're going to see down the road, like gay marriage. I already see the writing on the wall. We're going to get there at some point. It's just a matter of time and, how long it's going to take us to get there. But I'm in favor of it. It doesn't bother me.
There's just so much drinking of children under the age of 21 and drinking and driving. I just wonder how quickly the law can catch up with people driving and
stoned.
Kids driving, driving stoned and kids using marijuana under the age of 21. How are we going to deal with that?
I'm a proponent
of
legalizing it too, for a lot of different reasons. I do think it brings joy to people. I think the medicinal benefits, especially when it comes to brain cancer in particular, I don't understand why it's still stigmatized, especially in a medical way when we can help people, children with epilepsy. There's studies that have shown that it has really helped with epilepsy. So I would love to destigmatize it. The political aspects of Kamala's, interview is she's caught in a weird lie. She said she smoked listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg. She graduated from Howard University in 1986 and finished law school in 1989. Tupac's debut album came out in 1991, Snoop's in 1993. So she's either smoking marijuana after the time she said she is, or she was listening to different albums, or she's just misremembering. And this is getting some play online. And the thing I would say to Senator Harris when she came on here, because I was really impressed with her authenticity. Hillary Clinton was a beta test for not trying to be too cool. Don't try and be too cool. You're already cool. You already have a really interesting background. You have a really interesting career so far. Just try and fix our country.
It's legal in California, right?
But why bring up Snoop Dogg and Tupac? That's the part where I don't really know what its relevance has to do with it.
It's like when Hillary Clinton said hot sauce in her purse. Remember that moment?
That's right. It reminded me of I have hot sauce in my bag.
It was on a radio show like that.
Which was obviously a reference to,
why is it always, if you're a politician, well, that happened years ago. It's like now that they're in public office, they never do anything that could be remotely seen as bad. When it's like, we're real people. Just be honest about it.
I will say, I think that Trump has lowered the bar so low that it's not going to matter that she smoked some pot during Tupac or during Biggie or during Beyonce or during anything.
Well,
or last night.
Or last night. It just doesn't.
My feeling is,
don't matter
in the age of Trump, I think marijuana should be mandatory, frankly. Okay? Believe me. Until when he's out of office, then they can rescind the rule.